St. Joe, Narcata, Beat Master Extraordinaire in the mix. Of course, we're Galactivators like this, sending love across the airway streams to all of you from beautiful Love Beach. We're gonna chill, relax, and breathe. So find that comfortable, easy seat to take this next hour of time. See with us, super friends, divine. We're gonna get super galactivated. Say with us, Galactivators. Thanks for tuning in. TikTok Live, YouTube Live, and on the replay. We're gonna settle in, stretch, relax, and breathe today. And as we do so, prepare to join us. I'm gonna share what's going on galactically. So we just completed our strawberry full moon, and there are some strawberries strewn on the beach to display this for us. We are in the storm wave spell, day 9. So the intense energy is building. The sun is blasting out solar flares because today is the blue solar hand day. The hands of abundance and prosperity are with us, and we are in a wormhole today of abundance. It's a dragon day of auspiciousness. So the spiritual energy is ripe and thick and rich for us to pluck and harvest and hold and carry and contain and give and serve and share. So consider yourself a living vessel of pure solar light, just like the sun in the sky. And we want to tune into our intention to be in our heart and to find that harmony and unity and blast that positivity out to life today, that all beings can feel the goodness that we are generating, integrating, allowing, receiving, incorporating, embodying, and being. So the intensity happening outside of us is a mirror reflection of the positive energy that is available within us today. So let's get into that meditative space together, shall we, super friends? So roll the shoulders up, back, down a few times. Maybe toggle your neck around, turn it side to side. Release any kinks, any tension, anything we're holding inside. We'll bring our palms up to receive and touch our thumb and pointer fingers together, known as the Jnana Mudra. And bring your awareness in and up to your sinuses. And as you breathe in, observe as the breath travels in that left side and right side. And there's that place where it meets in the center. Just begin to visualize that as if you're watching it. And as it flows in, that cool air coming up into your sinuses, through that brainstem, down your spine, all throughout your body. Cool air flowing in. And as you exhale, warm currents flowing out. Put your mind on this breath awareness as we start to settle in and start to shift from those beta brainwaves, that thinker's mind, into the observer mode, into the alpha. Just watching the thoughts from above as we focus on the breath in our mind's eye, that third eye, the Ajna chakra. Body and mind come to stillness. Breath strengthens. That inner space inside us begins to awaken. Like a sleeping serpent at the tip of our spine, envision it where the left side and right side converge. And that breath flows up and out of us. Observe that busy mind. If those thoughts tried to open your eyes and pull you out of that inner space, just notice how frequently that transpires without judging. or trying to change it. Just keep bringing yourself back to your breath. Just allow everything to settle. Bringing all your senses inward, pratyahara. And begin to unclutch, detach from the stories and dramas, parigraha. Inviting our divine Ishvara, our Ishtadevatar, as we inhale, arms up to the sky. Invite that higher self, that higher mind, that yoga to awaken. And as we lean up and back, lifting our spine. Today our heart, anahata, is transforming. And imagine we're blasting rainbows from that center anahata to the world all around us as we breathe in and exhale, high, hinge forward. Walking those hands, tucking our chin under. And just imagine we're sending all of our positive intentions to the earth, like we're planting seeds for our tomorrows. May all beings be blessed, including you and me, happy and free. With the mantra, we'll chant it 3 times. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Walking ourselves up. Let's shift the crossing of our legs, bringing the other leg on the top. Let's bring our hands to our shoulders and roll those elbows. Take them up, back, down. Open our jaw up. Any tension in our neck, our shoulders, our face, our eyes. Open it up, yawn it out, move that energy. Good, and then we'll inhale, arms up. Exhale, bring them back behind. We're gonna interlace those fingers, pull back and down with a big smile on our face as we lean up. Imagine we're blasting those rainbows from our heart. Choo, choo, choo. Leaning back, breathing it in. So the chakras is a Sanskrit for wheel, whirligigs. And they say as the energy, the life force moves in us, there are 7 centers, primary centers in the body that move from the bottom up. Inhale, our arms up to the sky. And as we exhale, we're gonna twist. I'll be your mirror to the right side. Bringing that left hand to the top, right hand behind. Sitting up nice and tall, stretching your eyes. So imagine like a fountain, a crystal geyser. As we breathe in, it flows through us to the base of our body, and then it shoots up and out our crown like a lotus. Om Namah Shivaya. 2 more breaths like this. Stretch your eyes. Inhale, arms up to the sky, reaching up, leaning back. Exhale, twisting to the other side. Left hand back behind, right hand on that thigh. Sitting up nice and tall. Stretch from your belly, rib cage, shoulders, neck, eyes, big smile. Use that hand behind you to press that spine even taller. If you want to play with any mantras like Om, you're welcome to Om. Om. Inhaling, arms up, back to center. Focus on our intention, our wish. And as we exhale, let's bring our hands down to our heart. Just tap it in on Jala Mudra, where the left hand meets the right on this blue solar hand day. Our intention today is a solar flare. So with that heart of the stars, that heart hold inside of your heart of hearts, take a brief moment. Envision yourself inside your mind's eye. Paint a picture of yourself living your Barbie dream life, your happiest, healthiest, most vital, authentic expression of you. See yourself in your strongest, healthiest, most vital body. Breathe it in inside of you. See your hair, your skin, your nails. See your flesh, see your muscles, see your skull, your cranium, your skeleton, your posture. See your energy. See your home environment. See those around you. See it in your mind's eye. See your community. See your country. See your world. Super friends. Galactivate! Shoot it up to the skies, and we're gonna walk it forward and plant it like seeds as we tuck our chin under, relax and breathe. Om Namah Shivaya. And if you want to play with that mantra with me, it summons the frequencies of causeless auspiciousness, where all the elementals are in balance. The earth, air, fire, water, ether. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. And then we'll walk ourselves up, bringing those hands back behind, unwind those legs, shake them out. Swim them out, zigzag those legs, rotate the ankles. Lifting our heart, moving our neck around, big smiles. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. And then we'll bring those legs down. Inhale, arms up. Flexing those yogi toes. We're gonna play with some pranayama. So we're gonna harvest some life force here. So as we inhale, we're gonna pull down, and we're gonna pull that breath into our belly. Actually, as we exhale, and as we inhale, the inhales happen automatically. So just focus on your exhales. Pull that belly in as you exhale, like you're lighting a fire in your core, in your plexus. Gaze at that third eye, the ajna. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Inhale, reach up, hold it at the top, interlace those fingers, palms up. Squeeze the root, mula bandha. Look up at that third eye, big smile. Exhale, hinge at the waist, forward fold. Use those hands, grab your feet, massage your soles. Tucking your chin, let that breath go. Any tightness, any tension, just see it falling off of you as you let your head just fall forward, maybe even sway that neck side to side. Notice any sensations in your soles, any places the energy is moving, tingling, tickling, sparkling, prickling. Bring your healing hands there. right, super friends, inhale, coming on up. Let's take our right knee and bend it in and let that knee fall open to the side. Just sole into that inner thigh. And we'll inhale, reach our arms up, interlace those fingers, twisting towards this left thigh. Deep breath, big smile. Engage that root as we exhale and fold over this leg. Grab the foot if you can reach it. Massage, press those points on the bottom. Breathe, stretch in between your toes.
Where's the jacket one?
Two more breaths like this. Inhale, taking this right arm up, opening our heart up. Turning our gaze, our neck up. Maybe even using your sunbrella if you like for shade. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more deep breath in. Exhale, beginning to rise up. Switching hands, left arm up, right hand comes back behind us. Push into the ground, point your toes, lift our hips. Taking a back bend here, open that heart. Send those hips forward, gazing up at that ajna. Visualize that philosopher's stone in your mind's eye. That little pineal pituitary medulla connection. Making a blissful torrent flowing down your spine. Torrential downpour of light. Exhale, coming on back down. Let's pick up this right leg. Rock bye baby. Play with straightening it, bending it, cradling it, loving it. Love the baby. And then we'll take this foot when we're ready and bring it to that left inner elbow. And then this right arm above that knee, and then clasp our hands if they fit. Flex those toes on the left side, sit up nice and tall, and rock-a-bye baby. Deep breath, stretch your neck, stretch your eyes, your jaw. Ha ha. Ha ha ha. Observe the muscles, observe the thought currents connected. Send the breath to it, the prana. And then we'll plant this right foot on the outside of that thigh. And then let's bend this left knee, bringing that heel close if that feels good for you today. Sitting up nice and tall. Let's give this leg a hug. And then inhale this right arm up and back, planting it back behind us and taking a twist. So twisting towards his thigh, stretching our eyes. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. And coming on back through center. Let's stack our knees on top of one another. And then we'll inhale our arms up. Heels close to our hips. Let's reach up with that right arm. And then reach up with that left arm. And then let's bend this left elbow. And with that right hand, reach on back around and grab those fingers that reaches. Or you can just use this right hand on the top and just pull that elbow down and back. So pressing our head back, lifting our heart tall. Find that deep breath. Gaze in that mind's eye. Breathe all the way down that central column, the Sushumna Nadi of your body. Breathe in liquid light, crystal light, prana, kundalini, shakti. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Deep breath in, reach those arms up. Exhale, hands come forward, walking ourselves forward, tucking our chin under. Ah. Engage that belly. Pull that belly in as you exhale. All the breath out. Let it fall open as you inhale, filling up with life force. Inhale, coming on up. Our hands come back behind us. Unwind those legs. Okay, before we do the other side, we're gonna play with some strengthening. So we're gonna come into reclined position for some yogi bicycles. So slowly lowering ourselves down so we bend those knees in and bring the right knee in, extend that left leg, left elbow to right knee, and then we'll switch sides, flowing with our breath. Take a bridge pose. So feet are parallel to the ground, press into the ground, lift those hips, walk our shoulders in, clasp those hands together behind our back, lifting that heart up, blast rainbows to the world, gazing in and up at that third eye. Visualize it filling with light, life force, spiritual light, divine light, yoga. Om Shivoham. So come up onto our tippy toes, slowly rolling down, windshield wiper those knees side to side. And then we'll come back to center and hands behind our knees, rock ourselves back up to our seat. Ooh, extending this right leg forward and bringing that left foot in. But yeah. Good idea. Let's take a 22-second drink break. Right. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Give thanks to the Most High. Flexing those toes on the right side. Exhale, hinge forward, forward fold. Grab the toes, spread them, press into the soles. Find that breath. Observe where your mind goes. Bring it back to the breath. Like a golden ocean flows. Into you, cool, and out of you, nice and warm. One more deep breath like this. And as we exhale, right hand stays down, left arm lifts, opening that heart up. Blasting rainbows to the sky. May all that we touch be elevated, blessed. Starting from this moment inside us with our breath. Following that breath with our attention. Gaze up or down, playing with your neck. Making the connection. The deepening of that awareness of breath. Om Namah Shivaya. Paramashivoham. Om Yanandam Paramashivoham. Inhale, rising up. Left hand comes back behind right. Arm up to the sky. Point those toes. Lift your hips. Press into the ground. Last rainbows all around. Open your heart. Choo, choo, choo. Super friends. Galactivate. Breathe in this cool breeze and breathe out that warm love energy. Gratitude, thankfulness, appreciation. One more breath. Exhale, coming on down. You're gonna pick this left leg up, lift it up, stretch it out, move it all around. Gather it like a sweet, tender little baby, little newborn star being. And then we're gonna bend that knee, bring that inner elbow of that right arm to our soul, inner elbow of that left arm above that knee. Clasp our hands where they reach, sit up nice and tall. Breathe, rock-a-bye baby. Notice how this feels. Really find where there's any tightness or tension by moving your neck around, lifting your sternum. Open, close your jaw. Stretch your neck. Open your heart. Right, and then we're going to release and plant this foot to the outside of that right thigh, and then bending that right knee, bring that right heel in close to your hip. And planting that foot, wrapping our arm, our right arm around this leg, gratitude, appreciation. Inhale, this left arm up, and exhale, bringing it back behind us, pressing that spine nice and tall. And if you'd like to increase it by bringing this right arm to the top of that thigh, you're welcome to. Twisting to the left side. Stretch from our belly, shoulders, neck, eyes, breath. side. And coming on back to center. Let's stack those knees on top of one another. Shifting our weight forward, and as we inhale, lifting those arms upward, lift up with that left arm. Lift up with that right arm. And then bending this right elbow. Left hand can grab it from behind or from the top, or reach around and grab that hand. Yogi's choice. Find your breath. Find that deep exhale all the way to your root. Pull that belly in. Bring that prana through all the way to Mula Bandha, Muladhara chakra. Gold and crystal light flowing in. Beautiful prana cascading around our body, flowing out into your aura. And releasing those arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands come down, walking ourselves forward, tucking our chin. Relax and breathe. Let your head fall forward. Any tension or stress melt away. Breathing in that divine inner space. Peace. Shanti, shanti, shanti. Shanti, 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 shanti. Walking ourselves on up, bringing those hands back behind, and in those knees, we're gonna play with bending one knee at a time. Flowing with our breath, pulse that belly. All right. And then once again, let's use our core, come onto our backside with those knees bent. We're gonna take it into a bridge. So pressing into the ground, lifting our hips, walking the shoulders in, clasp our hands together. Lift as we press those upper arms down, breathing our heart up towards our chin. Press into the ground, squeeze those knees together. Breathe into that third eye. Engage the root, the belly, the neck, the Mahabandhas. Breathing up on our tippy toes and relaxing, rolling down one vertebrae at a time. Windshield wipering those knees side to side. All right, coming back to center, hug those knees in. And then we're gonna rock ourselves back up to seated. And then crawl ourselves forward into a tabletop. Knees under our hips, wrists above our shoulders. Inhale, drop our belly, gaze our drishti for cow. Exhale, arch our spine, pull those hips forward, drop our crown, press into the ground for cat. Flowing with our breath. Inhale and exhale. come into center, make some big spirals with our spine, one direction. Notice how the breath spirals up and through, and then spiral the other direction. Notice how the breath moves in you. Coming back to center. Curl the toes, lift our knees, push up and back, reach those heels down, downward facing dog. Press with your palms, push back towards your heels. Bend one knee at a time, bringing the opposite heel down. As you straighten that leg and gently pedal from side to side. Let's inhale and shift our weight forward to plank. Drop our knees down, hug those elbows in, drop our chest down and chin down. And then come all the way onto our bellies. Legs together, let's reach back, interlace those fingers behind our back and pull up. Big smile, low cobra. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Actively bring them together behind us. Memorize that position as we soften our lower back. We're gonna slowly, without shifting our shoulders at all, just release our hands and bring them forward. Keeping those shoulders exactly where they are. Keep those hands up off the ground. Keep lifting that upper body, squeezing those shoulders. We're gonna gently place those hands down on the ground. Don't move those shoulders and peel up. Keep those elbows in. Just peel up. Keep the shoulders closing together as we lift up into higher cobra. Breathe into our heart. Blast rainbows to the world. Let that breath flow. Prana, Shakti, Om, Shakti, Om. Shakti manifests in us as superpowers, as a connection to all of existence, a oneness with all time, all space. Miracles are lower on down to the ground, bending one knee at a time, reach, grab an ankle, flex those feet, squeeze those knees together, lift our heart, big smile. Find the breath. Deep breath in and relax. Hands come down, curl the toes, press into the ground, push up to plank. And from here we can do our 5-a-day challenge. If you'd like to take some push-ups here, or you can just hang out plank. You can have your knees up or down. Low. Let's peel up into another cobra. Om Namah Shivaya. And slowly lowering, pressing up, bend those knees. Let's come into a tabletop. Cat-cow, move that spine up and down. Curl the toes, lift our knees, press up and back, downward dog. Let's bring our feet together and inhale this right leg up high. As we exhale, shift our weight forward, bring that knee towards our nose and hold it. Inhale, extend. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, extend up. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, let's float this foot forward. Pivot those back toes. Straighten our front leg, just fold over ourselves briefly. Let's line those legs up in a straight line. And then bending into that front knee, bringing ourselves up, hips and shoulders square forward into a warrior one. We might need to scooch those front foot forward a little bit more. Reach those arms up. Bend that knee, make sure you can see your big toe. And then we're gonna open our hips and shoulders up into a warrior two. Virabhadrasana. Bending that knee over your ankle. Look over the middle fingers of that front hand. Reversing our warrior. Right arm up. Left hand above or below that knee. Or wrapped behind our back. As we continue to bend. Breathe. Straightening that front leg, leaning back. Coming back into that neutral arms stretched away from one another, shoulders open. Let's stretch and reach forward with that right arm. And then we're gonna pivot, right arm down, left arm up into a triangle. Om Namah Shivaya. Om. Rising on up. Exhale, bending into that front knee, pivoting onto those back toes, bringing these hands down. Drop this back knee down. Bring both hands to the inside of that foot. Let it just fall open to the side. Let our knee fall open as we breathe here. Any tightness, any tension in that hip. Just give thanks that we're here with our yoga, releasing anything we've been carrying physically. Body, mind, spirit, soul. Backing up out of this, let's heel toe this foot from the left side to the right, dropping our knees, squaring our hips, lifting our heart. Make it a wish. And then walking ourselves forward. Pigeon. Thank you for this. Thanks for being with us today. Melting in that pigeon. Find that inner peace. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Breathing in and rising on up. We're gonna swing this right leg back behind. Let's bring it on down into a cobra. Just drop those hips. Squeeze the shoulders back. As we breathe in, elbows in as we lower down, curl the toes, press up to plank, and back to downward dog. Feet step just a little closer to our hands. Press into the ground as we prepare for the other side. Ah. Feet step to meet one another in our downward dog as we elevate this left leg up to the sky now. Reach it tall. And as we exhale, squeeze that knee towards our nose as we shift our weight forward. Hold it here. Inhale, extend it up. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, floating this foot forward between your hands. We're gonna pivot this back foot so it lines up, straightening that front leg. Just folding over that front leg briefly as that forward heel matches up with that back arch. And then as we inhale, let's bend that front knee. Begin to bring ourselves up, squaring those hips and shoulders forward, reaching up with our arms. Bending that front knee. Make sure you can see your big toe, your second toe for a warrior one. Breathing in, we're going to open our hips and shoulders to the side, bending into that front knee. Extend that arm, left arm forward, right arm back. Make sure your knee's over your ankle. Keep that back shoulder back. Focus on that middle finger of your front hand. And shoot rainbows out today. Super friends, Galactivate! As we rotate this left palm up, bringing it up to the sky. Right hand goes above or below our knee. As we keep bending into that front knee, or it wraps behind our back. Lift that heart open. Stretch and breathe. And then straightening that front leg, leaning back. Om Namah Shivaya. And bringing our arms back to that horizontal space as we reach forward, keeping these hips steady. Reach forward with this left arm and then bring it down above or below that knee. Right arm lifts, keep that heart open. Reach that arm up. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya as we rise on back up. Bending that front knee, warrior two. Cartwheeling these arms down towards the ground as we pivot on those back tippy toes and drop that back knee down. Bringing this left foot just over a little bit and placing that left hand on the inside of that foot. Let that knee fall open, hip fall open to the side. Breathe into that hip, relax, smile. Ah. Even move your jaw. Ah. Notice any tension in your neck or shoulders. Send the breath there as we relax out of this and begin to heel toe this left foot over to the right side. Flexing that foot, squaring our hips, lifting our heart. We're on the top of that back leg. Heart lifts for a pigeon. Keeping that left foot flexed to protect our knee. And then as we exhale, we'll walk ourselves forward for the sleeping swan on the other side. Cradle our head in our hands if you like. In that meditative brainwave, the alpha, the theta. Oh, Namah
Here, Julian. Here. I don't want to hear bro nothing.
Rising on up, swinging this leg back around, bringing ourselves down into a Sphinx. Elbows on the ground, palms on the ground, shoulders roll back and down, legs together, lifting up out of that lower back, gazing at that third eye. Find that divine inside. Om Namah Shivaya. Here in beautiful Long Beach, Love Beach, California, Belmont Shore, Alamitos Bay, Horny Corner, coming at you live, one breath at a time. Thanks for joining us on our live. One more breath here. And lowering on down. Let's just peel up and back into a child's pose. So stretching into that lower back. Bending our knees. You can have our knees together or wide, yogi's choice. Just reach those arms forward. Third eye down towards the ground. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. And walking our hands up and over our leg, over to the right side, stretching out that lower back. Keeping our head between our arms. Right hand, or left hand stretches towards the right. Find the breath. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. As we walk our hands slow and low over to the other side. Om Namah Shivaya. Stretching that right side of our body. Namah Shivaya. Shiva, 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 Shivaya. Namah. Ourselves back to center, walking ourselves up. Swing those legs around. Take another drink break now. And then let's just gently stretch our neck again. So right arm wraps behind our back, left hand on our head. Just gently stretch the side of our neck, jaw. And the other side. And then we're gonna bring ourselves down onto our back sides. You could use your sunbrella if you like here. We'll pull our knees in and then cross that right knee over the left. Hugging those knees in. Let's make some circles with our ankles, one way and the other. And then we'll drop those knees over to the left side as we extend that right arm and shoulder up and back. Turning that gaze towards that right hand. Back through center. Hug those knees in again. Crossing that left knee over the right. Extending this. Draw those knees in. Make some circles with our ankles.
She was waiting until the so she, it's 33 days today. So she was 37 days in the period. She like stressed went.
And then we'll extend this left arm up and back as we drop our knees over to the right side. Turning our gaze towards that left arm as we follow our breath in our mind's eye as it flows in through the left and the right side. Dances around our mind's eye. Gathers all this California sunshine. Takes it into every cell, like feeding that inner starlight within every little cellular space inside. Om Namah Shivaya. Replenishing our treasury, our reserve tanks with prana. Juicy, rich life force. Om Namah Shivaya. Coming on back to center, hugging it in, and then scanning your body. If there's anything else you require before we go into our final resting pose, please give that to yourself. Happy baby, any more abdominal work, an inversion, anything else you need. And when you're ready, we'll bring ourselves onto our backside. Head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Arms and legs falling open and away from our body and out to the side. Neck is neutral. Bring that gaze in and up at that third eye. Breathe into that space beyond sound, beyond the physical world. And then allow yourself to just melt into that silence beyond the sounds. And we'll be back in a little bit for our Galactivation. Om Namah Shivaya. Light from the dimensions of the highest of life is cascading through us and illuminating us inside. From the top of the heavens as it flows down your spine, filling you up as a golden pillar of light. And from the earth deep below you, that light, it rebounds, rises up surrounding you as it washes through the ground. That infrared and ultraviolet light, just like a stream, floods your body and your mind, fills your energy with full spectrum light divine above, below, and within your being. Let yourself be forever transformed as this full spectrum light within you is born as we rest in our yoga, calm and at peace. Om Shanti Shanti, with grace and with ease. Nothing to do, just rest as receive as we slowly come back as if living a dream. Take in a deep breath, wiggle our fingers and toes, stretching and yawning, awake and grow. Drawing our knees up into our chest, rolling onto our side like a newborn fetus. Nice and peaceful, balanced and chill. And whenever you're ready, come up to seated, nice and still. Head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Easy seated pose. Eyes closed, focused inside, just like a Buddha in the silence, center of the storm spirals. Just notice how you feel inside as we take a few more breaths, feeling that peace. And then bringing our arms up to the sky, gather our palms together one more time, pull them down the center line, bowing to this divine that lives inside. Magical words, please say it with me. Namaste. Super friends, Galactivate. Thank you so much for joining us live and in person and on our live stream, TikTok Live, YouTube Live. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for gifting.
We'll be at Syncopated Brewing Company from 3 to 7 this Saturday for a solstice party. It's a free event right next to the Long Beach Airport. And then the following weekend, we'll be at Art in the Park on Saturday, setting up our musical instruments in the park for a music improv.
And on Friday, that Friday before that, the 27th, we are doing a sound bath at a cat sanctuary here in Long Beach. You can find all the info on our website, galactivators.com. Yeah?
Yep.
And check out our yoga gear we got there, singing bowls, all kinds of goodness. Sign up for our Super Friends email list. And if you'd like to give back, you are welcome to. We'll see you tomorrow for yoga.
Bye.
Namaste.